On a moonless night, deep in the Nevada desert, I'm gazing up at a sky filled with more stars than I've ever seen. I'm standing on the edge of Arizona's Grand Canyon, my mind struggling to comprehend its vast scale. I'm hearing Rachmaninoff's Rhapsody on Paganini for the first time, or Carlos Santana's guitar playing an ecstatic, 18-second continuously evolving note. I'm reading about a physics experiment that challenges our understanding of time, or the final pages of a novel by Gabriel Garcia Marquez that does the same. I'm holding my 3-week-old goddaughter as she falls asleep on my chest and marveling at this tiny, beautiful, precious thing and my body's own response to her. I'm marching with thousands of others through the streets of San Francisco in a joyous, music-filled celebration that serves as an antidote to the message of hate brought by a visiting extremist group. These are just a few of my personal moments of awe. What are yours? I hope you've had at least a couple in the last days here as you've considered how we can work together to address some of the serious issues our world faces today. I'm going to ask you to hold those moments in your mind for the next hour and consider the purpose that they may serve. What is awe? My colleagues and I define it as the emotion we experience in response to the extraordinary, to those moments in time when we encounter something that challenges and cannot be accounted for through the lens of our prior experience and our stored knowledge. Now, I'm here today to talk about the science of awe, but 20 years ago there was no science of awe. Researchers who study emotion, like myself, were very focused on states such as fear and anger and disgust, which, while unpleasant at the time, serve very clear adaptive functions in helping to protect us from danger and harm. By contrast, awe seemed kind of pointless. It was like the Gucci handbag of emotions. It's delightful if you can afford one, but do we need it? Maybe not. Thankfully, this is changing. In 2007, my mentor and colleague, Dacher Keltner, and I published the first empirical studies of awe. And I have to pause here to express my gratitude and appreciation to Dacher. His ideas, his research, and his mentorship of junior scholars like myself really launched this field. Now, in the last 15 years, we've learned a ton about awe. We've learned that in the moments of awe, our sense of self is small, insignificant, and that which is greater than ourselves is far more salient. Time seems to slow down as our attention is fully immersed in the present moment. Our bodies support this as fight-flight sympathetic nervous system activity draws down and encourages the heart to soothe. Our eyes open wide and our jaws drop in an expression that tells those around us they need to pay attention. We're more likely to be kind to and helpful to others in the moments after we experience awe. And while we feel some uncertainty and confusion, this is followed by curiosity and a desire to explain and understand what we're seeing. Across all of these effects, the mind switches away from its default state in which we largely go through the world seeing what we're expecting to see and prepared to act efficiently based on our stored knowledge into an alternative state where we stop running for a minute and experience the world as it is, taking in as much information as we can. Now, we still have a lot to learn about awe. We need to do a lot more research to fully understand and optimize the potential positive effects that it may have. But based on the evidence so far, I'm with Albert Einstein, who said of awe, "It is the source of all true art and science. He to whom this emotion is a stranger, who can no longer pause to wonder and stand wrapped in awe, is as good as dead." His eyes are closed. Awe is that moment when the human mind confronts the vastness of what we do not yet know and still need to learn. These little earthquakes in the mind can shake up our assumptions. They can help us zoom out in perspective to understand the big picture more effectively, and they can help create a calm space for insights to emerge. Now, I have to caution you, awe has no inherent moral value, and those insights may be good, they may be bad, they may be right, they may be wrong. They must be followed by a period of critical thinking and analysis. And they are the beginning, they're not the end. Awe may support inspiration, but it is not equivalent to action, and it's crucial that we remember that. But our capacity for awe does allow us to experience the world anew with a child's eyes, letting go of some of the baggage of our assumptions. And this balance of humility with open-mindedness and with clear sight can be a huge asset in confronting the complicated and vast problems that we face as a world today. The challenge is to figure out how to retain and sustain and nourish our capacity for awe, to use it wisely, and to make sure that the insights that we glean from those moments are followed through with constructive action once the moment of awe has passed. With that, I will leave you with the words of Mary Oliver, who advised, "Pay attention, be amazed, and tell about it." Thank you.